The biggest way that I live sacramentally is through the sacrament of marriage. This is a daily and a 24-hour-a-day way that I can live the sacrament.
Sacrament of marriage, because it's giving up of yourself to another person in order to raise other human beings, God's gifts to us. And that's scary sometimes, and it's difficult and messy. But if we keep God first, it helps show me the path to do that in a very positive way.
Living sacramentally in my marriage means that I took an oath in front of God, a covenant, just as He has a covenant with me, that I made a covenant with my husband. That has been probably one of the most beautiful gifts, but yet also too one that does require sacrifice.
We try to live sacramentally also through the Eucharist, and it's such a special, amazing gift from God. And for my family and my husband and I, we take that very seriously, that we want to come to Mass as a family on Sundays.
And so, for example, when we say you have to go to Sunday Mass, it's not just another rule, but it is an expression of taking Christ seriously. Unless you eat my body and drink my blood, you cannot have life within you. The Eucharist is the source of that life. It's the summit, the height that we reach in that life.
I used to go to Mass when it was convenient. If anybody were to see this who had talked to me 10 years ago, I'm at daily Mass attending now. Why? Because that's where I encounter our Lord in the Blessed Sacrament.
I always tell the kids, quiet. There's a miracle happening right now. Like, watch Father Bob. There's a miracle happening right now in front of us.
All of the sacraments do the same thing. They have a visible, experiential part that is, tied into our human life, but there is also an unseen and effective reality which brings about an interior conversion, interior reconciliation with the Father, which Christ brings about.
I think confession is important because we all are sinners, and I sin in my life so many times a day I can't even count. I think that a big problem for me and probably our society is that we don't really look at ourselves. What's really going on in my life? What am I doing? What am I doing wrong?
He's gonna like that one. He's gonna like that one. He's gonna giggle when he hears that, because he's gonna say, "You never say that to me."